About that album, it was a good warm reception. A lot of the homies from around the city who seen us perform and they did support. They went and streamed it. You know what I'm saying? A couple of people, will always come out to the shows we were doing. And we even had a lot of the the elder generation rocking with it. It's a couple of my uncles, they caught with it. They were like, oh, snap, we didn't know y'all was coming with this, because we was hitting back, like digging in the crates, like old school tracks like Reminisce and Love Ain't Got No Sunshine, like, incorporating that in our flavor. And it was like a real cool vibe, and people was like rocking with it. So, and then, through, just going out performing and people seeing us, we got a good one reception. So it was good, you know what I'm saying? We plan to grow more, you know what I'm saying? We still got room for improvement, so more is coming soon, most definitely.
Okay. For the people who don't know, you are a 478. Alright. So for the people that don't know, you're a 478 TV model.
Yeah.
And you're like a leader in the group. You lead over the male models and kind of show them that way, and you're my most experienced model and so forth. So talk about, first getting into modeling, and what's your inspiration behind modeling, and how do you feel like modeling expresses you personally?
Okay then, so younger growing up, my mom always made sure I was, dressed nice when I left the house. She always would say, like, I'm not going to have you walking out this house looking any kind of way or boogie as hell, or, you know what I'm saying, like, you going to look presentable. Because, like, I'm a reflection of her. So, you know what I'm saying, she going to be like, everyone, you know what I'm saying, we might not have, big Benzes or whatever, but we gonna be good. So, I always was, dressed well. And I always had a sense of fashion. Like I said, growing up in the barbershop, I seen how my uncle dressed. Nice fly Nike sneakers with the jeans, cuff, t-shirt, nice chain, watch or two. A watch with a bracelet or two, a ring or two, you know what I'm saying? And then, seeing some of my favorite rappers, that's when I seen grills, diamond earrings, and you know what I'm saying, fancy glasses, hats, you know what I'm saying? So I always like that, that fashion appeal, because not putting my value in materialistic things. I just like nice things. And I like to, put that sneaker with those shorts that look good with that t-shirt. And then, the hat just to top it off with like a chain, just to add a little pizzazz, I always like, when I put on a real cool outfit, I feel like, whoo, boy, I really did something with this right here. Like when I dress good, I feel good. But I feel good regardless how I dress, but I always, feel real cool when I get dressed up. That's kind of where my name came from. Also, I, be dressing and everything. Some of my mom's like old classmates maybe might be out. And they be like, okay, hey, you know what I'm saying? They be like, ooh, you looking real nice today, Tej, you look real good. And my mom always be like, yeah, he think he GQ smooth. And then, you know what I'm saying, growing up, I used to always kind of laugh when she said that. But, as I got older and I started trying to I was searching for that name to represent me as an artist. And again, we was out, I was dressed up. And someone complimented me on how well I was dressed, and she was like, yeah, he always think he GQ smooth again, I'll fly. And I said, yeah, that's it, GQ smooth, because you always say that, and it fits. So that's how I got the name GQ smooth. But yeah, I always like to dress nice and just, wear nice fly clothes, be cool, and not to make me look better than nobody else. It's just what I like for me. So, I want everyone to look fly, honestly. You know what I'm saying? All of us draped up in some fly shit, you know what I'm saying? Fly shit for everybody. So, it was like growing up through that, I didn't always get to attain it. So, I was just always like, man, I know when I can, I'm gonna be able to just do that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna, have me some, fly clothes, fly gear, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And so I always had a passion for fashion. That was just always just off the rip growing up. But then the modeling came in recently, I want to say at least roughly 3 years ago. I was out. Well, I wasn't out, but I was, heavy in the music scene, and like you said, I was always out on the scene, doing my thing. And I'm big about unity. Like, everyone eats, everyone work together, everyone can, team up and make some big shit happen. Yeah. And so I remember a homegirl of mine, shouts out Zari, who was go photography. She, and she recently just had one of her photos put up downtown for New Time Making, so that's some dope shit too. But she was on, she was a photographer, and she was, coming up doing her thing. And I remember she was just like, you know, she made a post about big unity and everybody working together in the city. And I made a little post and tag on it too, like, yeah, I'm with you, like 100%, let's do that. She hit me up like a couple weeks later. She was like, hey, me and a friend of mine got a photo shoot that we're trying to do, but we need some male models. Can you come out and be one? Now, I've never really modeled before, like on a photo shoot or anything like that. The closest thing I had to modeling was my school that I was at the time, where I was going for like business. They had like business fashion shows, so we would dress up in suits, polo shirts and slacks, and then like a casual outfit just to, you know, have a little fun at the school. And so, you know, I would do a lot of those a lot of times. I would be like, you know, one of the dressed up ones and everything. And so, and even through that, people always look at me and be like, GQ, you need a model, bro. Like, that was just too natural for you.
Yeah.
I was at Fort Valley studying radio and mass communications, and there was an event that we hosted for a modeling group that's on the campus.
Yeah.
And I remember I asked my program director, I was like, yo, Miss Ellis, you think I could be a model? And she was like, and she looked at me like I asked the crazy question. She was like, of course you can. Like, you got the height, the look, your body's right. Like, why aren't you out? She is shocked to look at me. She's like, matter of fact, why ain't you out there with the models, like modeling right now? And I just was like, I just never really got into it. And she was like, you know, like everyone always said, man, you always dress nice. You always fly. You take care of yourself. Why don't you, bro? You got it. You got it. And I was just like, I'll try it out maybe one day, but I was just so sold on, man, I'm a rapper, bro. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I go to help out Zari with this project, and her friend who she was mentioning was Kayla Sanders. She was on her like creative direction type thing and everything. And I was like, okay, then cool, fuck it. Hey, let's do it. Let's whatever y'all need. So we congregated, we got the date, everything together, and this shoot was about being against toxic masculinity. So Kayla was asking, she was not to listen. Because she was like, she was trying to find guys, but a lot when she would tell them what she was trying to do, they was like against it. So she was like, would you be against me putting like flowers in your beard and have you wear like flowers and all that stuff? I said, hell no, I'll be with that. Like, that's kind of dope to me. And I'm like a hippie anyway, so I'm like, hell yeah. What flowers we getting? And she's like, oh wow, for real? I was like, hell yeah, like let's do it. So she was instantly like, okay then, bet, let's make this happen. So we got together. And I picked out like the outfits, and then I just brought them out, and I said like, here go the outfits that I brought. Which one do you like prefer? Cause it was her shoot, so I was like, I got outfits that I think you would like, but I'ma still let you like pick the final one since it's your shoot. You know what I'm saying? So you know, she picked it out. I was like, all right, bet. Got dressed up, went to go do the shoot. Got you know, prepped myself up. I'm sitting back. You know, we doing the photos. I'm doing my poses and everything. And, you know, as they taking them, you know, they looking. I seen them look at the pictures, and they, like, shaking their head, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, in a good way. And I remember they asked, they was like, yo, GQ, you ever modeled before? Like, for real? And I said, nah, not really. I said, this is my first time ever doing a photo shoot. She was like, yo, these pictures is, like, hot, for real. Yeah. Like, these is nice. She was like, you really need to, like, do modeling, like, honestly. And she's like, and then she was like, you know, cause you a homie, I'm telling you for real, like I see something in you in this. But at the same time, she was like, from a female's perspective, these pictures on the internet, she's like, they gonna eat them up just because of like how you look. And I was like, okay then. Yeah. Coming from you, all right, fuck it. Yeah. Let me do this, cause I'm like, what I got to lose? That, you know, like I said, I ain't got no fear. I'm not gonna be scared. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So I jump into it. Yeah. I do another photo shoot with another queen. Her name Alexis Pryor. She from the making area too. Man, her do a photo shoot with Zari again. Zari shot my first photo shoot ever. Zari did it. Second one, Zari did it. So we did like a Tarzan Jane hippie shoot. Cause I started getting like, okay, then I want to have an idea like a hippie shoot. Cause you know I want to dress up in some tie dye with the tie dye bandana, let my hair hang and all that stuff, you know. So I was doing that. And then we did like a little like jungle scene kind of with it too, you know what I'm saying, had a little flavor. And those pictures started kind of going good. I was like, yo, that's like, those pictures was dope. Who did that? Who the models? Yeah. And you know what I'm saying, it started going around, and people like, you know, like kind of like in the area of the city started like notice me as a model now. I like, wow, that was kind of cool. That was kind of like fast in a way, like not fast, but like, you know, like dang, that kind of picked up. Like, wow. So I was like, okay, then this modeling can really do something. Then you know, my brain started clicking like, you know what? Why not be a rapping model? You know what I'm saying? Like, like fashion and music go together anyways. Merge the two. Not, you know, and of course there's other rappers that done it before me, but like, you know, I know that'll be a niche where I fit in because I'm good at it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, let's make that happen. So, and you know, plus being a model makes me more marketable, brand ambassador for this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I can teach other models. So I'm like, yeah, this would be a good skill set for me. Go for it. So, go for it. I started doing more modeling, and just more and more, I was getting hit up to model for stuff. Like, someone had a clothing line, they'll hit me up like, hey, yo, you can come and model this for me? I'm like, all right, bet, I got you. Yeah. A hairstylist by the name of Desiree, she hit me up. She was like, I want you to come and be a model. I'll do your hair. I just want you to, like, come model for me. I'm like, all right, bet. I come and model for her. I done did and the first time I modeled for her, we won first place in the show. Yeah. And I was like, shit. That was when I was like, damn, first time out here? Yeah. And that day was crazy, like how we tried to put our show together, but at the end we came out first place. I was like, yo, okay, that's fine. Like, this is dope. And I was a part of it. I was like, okay then. And some of the team from back then, we still tight now to this day. So shouts out to all of them. But just through that, it was like I started seeing more and more of my modeling was a good.
But the blessings, yeah, blessed, feeling good, I'm looking better. Cool as ice, hot like a sweater. Look to God, appreciate the blessing. Another day, that's super special. Feeling